Kilmeade, the Treasury Department is investigating whether Minnesota's welfare money went to the Somali terror group Al-Shabaab. I want to know the governor of Minnesota, Tim Walz. He stopped the investigation. What's going on here? Where's the accountability?
Not only that, he goes after the whistleblowers that brought it forward. And he says, how dare you generalize, he says, on the, how dare the president generalize and talk about the Somali community and just indict one community? There were other people doing these horrible things to the tune of $1 billion. And I knew this would interest you, Stuart. Did you know of the 86 people who have been indicted on this, and more are coming, 79 are from the Somali community? Am I generalizing or am I accurately portraying who's doing this? And some of the most horrific things possible. I'll give you an example. This guy, Don Gator, a former Minnesota lawmaker, found out that this Safari restaurant that has 35 tables and serves people in the underserved community, gets financed to give people, basically homeless people and people who are hard on their luck, meals. In a restaurant of 35 tables, he says he was serving 18,000 meals a week. So guess who was paying for that? The taxpayer. Who was getting that money? The so-called owner. Guess where that money was going? According to Chris Rufo, it was going back to Somalia, where the Al-Shabaab is basically running things. You have other things where they take the autistic community, gets a whole bunch of money for service. So they have fake autistic people from the Somali community get money to be taught with autistic teachers who are basically not taught. They're taught to kids who are totally on the straight track. They're getting all this money, all these supplements, and the parents are getting kickbacks for it in the Somali community. Walz not only knows this, I imagine, but he ignored it and went after the people that exposed it. And one of the things they do when people try to expose it, they say you're a racist.
Exactly.
You don't like minorities.
Happens all the time. But Walz's office has told Fox News Digital, should a connection be found between Minnesota tax dollars and Al-Shabaab, he welcomed an investigation. But he stopped the investigation, didn't he, Brian? That's my understanding.
Yeah, he did stop it, and it's been exposed. And the way he got out of it on Sunday was, instead of doing the follow-up saying that you went after whistleblowers and this happened on your dime and in the permissive community around you, so all the social programs and the pandemic money were going the wrong direction. He didn't follow up on it, which shows you're a terrible senior executive. Why he's going for another 4 years and the people of Minnesota would even look at him again, I don't know. Can't believe it. But did you also see the fact that when he was being considered as a vice presidential nominee, and by the way, 400 service workers from a union also did it. They came in and they said to him, look into the way he's running Minnesota. Look at the social programs and the corruption involved before you pick him. Kamala Harris's people either didn't see it or ignored it. They pick him anyway, and he's probably the worst #2.